Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be coaching a Gold 3 player here on my Discord. If you guys would like to join, Discord link will be in the description below. If you want to play, that's okay, that's completely fine. But yeah, so go ahead and join here. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, awesome.
How are you?
I'm doing well, man. How's it going?
Pretty good. And I saw your message. You can play with your friends, it's fine.
Cool, awesome.
Okay, so you can go ahead and screen share whenever you want.
But I think the biggest areas of my progression would hinge on cursor placement. You know, like I don't hit headshots as much as I should. And I think that if I did that, it would probably up my gameplay to several levels higher than where I currently am. I think he falls right now, you know?
So, Astra is the most broken character in the game before the nerf.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Viper
Astra was just crazy. Like
Viper was also like very strong. Not as strong as Astra, but she was quite strong. Like if you didn't have a Viper on some maps, it's kind of like big disadvantage. Now it's kind of like they made every smoker on like an even playing field. So like even though those two got nerfed, they're still viable. And now Omen and Brim are viable. Not only are they viable, they're also probably better picks.
Sound B.
Easily
Sound
2 kills here.
Oh, I almost had him there, man.
Big respect for using the shorty though. Pretty much everyone I coached, nobody uses the shorty. So the shorty's like one of the most broken guns in the game. It hasn't been touched in a long time either.
No, I love it, yeah.
You want to play? Let's play.
Get out of my way.
They're coming A, big time.
Patience here, yeah. Good. With flash.
Oof, that was a good call there.
Yeah, I think if we're in the mindset to use the flash, if you popped it like immediately, it might have worked a little better.
And pushing right out, yeah.
Yeah, or you could have also just ran back after the first kill, because that's.
But I think the smoke there is that, you know, that's the thing is like I don't push as much as I feel like I should sometimes. Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, good. It was a good job. We just have alternatives to what we did there, and if you would have chosen one of those, it would have worked. I feel like we might be playing like a little bit slow. By that I mean like you're a little slow to rotate, but not necessarily in that scenario. You're just very patient, I think is a better way to put it. But there's some rounds I would maybe suggest you to play like a little more, like you said, a little more aggressive, like a little more, especially on Omen, because you have like TP now, which you TP faster, and you also have the flash.
I've got your trail.
Let's get out here. Let's get out, yeah. We can smoke. We're blind as well.
Oh.
Like I said, I think you're a smart player. Like the things you're doing are pretty good. You naturally kind of came back after you got the 1 kill. It's pretty bad that you got sky ulted, obviously.
Yeah, I know,
but you made the best of a bad situation, and it worked. So you even got a second one. Excuse me.
Oh my god.
You could have either smoked or seen if there's anyone there first, like just kind of ran across, because the site's pretty safe now. Because there's that cubby.
Yeah,
Whole cubby in sight, so you can just cross to there, use that corner as cover. Or you could also ask, since your comms is one of your strong suits, you can be like, guys, let's fight site so I can get spiked down.
Okay.
You don't have to do it alone. Like we're on a team. Our team's FFing, but I mean.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's your job to like be the glue as the IGL or the
yeah.
in-game leader. You want to hold them together, hold their mentals together. Let's walk into kitchen as a team, because my idea is they have guns right now and we don't, and we want to take closer range fight.
Let's go through mid into tube up to kitchen. Okay, but we're gonna walk. Try not to make any noise.
You don't smoke mid, because there's a good chance no one will be watching it, but if they are, then you can kind of decide what to do from there.
We'll have to take the fight.
Yeah, if you smoke it, it's kind of pretty obvious what you're doing.
Yeah. All right, let's keep walking.
Sure enough, yep.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. You guys got this.
I hear mid on boiler.
Walk into their spawn here with your team.
Let's go spawn. Yeah, let's go spawn.
Get this gun. Go A maybe.
Let's go A. Go A. Good play. Good play.
Healing over here.
It smokes.
Whoops.
Reloading.
Tell our team not to overpeak this.
Don't overpeak. Let's play play time.
They have better guns. And yeah.
They've got guns. We don't.
Another smoke we can use.
Shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining.
Enemies.
Let's go. So this is a perfect example, like, because this round did not favor you guys at all.
Yeah.
Given the
no,
guns.
no, no.
This is how powerful calming can be.
See, I know. Yeah. Exactly.
So-
Just saying something. Just people having a direction to follow. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And so if you do that on these rounds, especially those rounds, it's extra important. So try to keep your head in the game for those ones. That's fine.
Hawk out.
Oh my God.
Kill my
Unlucky.
It's not hitting my headshots. I'm just if I hit headshots there, I win. You know.
Yep. And it's okay. No reason to be like too distraught or upset
No,
about it.
no, I
That's how it
know,
is.
yeah.
And this is why you want to aim train, right? Like you don't, you
Yeah.
absolutely don't miss shots as much as you. I mean, I'm not even saying you've played that bad, honestly, but you hit many more shots if you aim train more for sure. Yeah.
So where do I go? Rafter or here?
Wherever you think they might be most, honestly, you can go screens, backside, rafter. Remember, you can only see so much when you ult, and then it kind of
Yeah.
expands vision.
Anyone need something? Here.
You want to play? Let's play. Watch them run.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
78
my
on
god,
my-
that is sick right there. That play is really good.
And
this-
that right there is like again, it's like
Aim.
if I hit my headshots,
Yeah.
bam. You know
Simple.
what I mean?
It's a very
Like,
simple
I'm in there.
fix. Very simple fix.
Defend
But I mean, not a bad game. You could have played better, sure, but
Yeah, again, it's that thing where it comes down to I think two big things for me is I need to use my blinds more and I need to hit headshots. You know?
yeah. That is the biggest thing I think is just aim training. So here I usually would like show you now, like show you stuff in the range since we want to improve your aim, and I can also show you stuff on Icebox. Or since you're with two of your friends, you can just play another one and maybe skip some of that stuff. It's up to you.
Well, let's do another one.
Okay, like you like in professional, you'd be like the IGL of a
It's funny
team.
because that's always been the most fun part to me is because I noticed early on that if you just have some kind of a plan, even if it's a bad plan, then you know it can.
You have an edge over the team, enemy team, yeah. And then
I usually like to smoke this off and this off. if
Yes.
We're gonna push into it.
yeah, you don't necessarily want to push yet. You just want to see if you can get a kill, then go. But if not, you're gonna want to go back because people can so easily rotate to B
Yeah. Yep.
because it's surrounded by both sites, both other sites.
Let's walk up B.
Placing sentry.
Two C.
Lean B. Lean B. Go B. Go B.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
One down. Placing swarm grenade.
Killjoy,
Swarm
push up.
grenade out. Placing down with. Blocking sight.
Spike planted.
Yeah, let's use our flash.
Reloading.
Stealing sight.
one enemy remaining.
Good call. Yeah.
Good job.
I
Yeah,
gotta
like
admit, I had the idea at the same time, so I was like, all right, well,
Very-
I guess
very
it's
good.
working. I guess the
Yeah.
coach is working.
no, it's good that you're having that thought because like those corridors, those are called A link and C link. Those are so easy to blind someone in.
Yeah,
It's
and
pretty
that's the
easy.
fact, like, that brim stimmies in, and he can make a difference with that thing right
Yeah.
there, you know?
Like you can imagine where the enemies will be as well, and you have a very big margin of error because your flash is so wide. Let's ask our team to break the garage doors.
Can we break garage door and push in? We'll do C and then through garage.
Ask Sky to dog. It's really good call.
Sky, dog into garage if you can.
Cover going out.
Let's get on site.
Shadows traveling.
Enemy spotted C.
Let's get on site. Go through garage.
Good turn.
He's behind box. He's behind box.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Sorry for the blind.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, basically the main takeaway from this is we really want to have Sky use dog and Sova have use drone. I don't know why I haven't thought about this yet, but you definitely want to be asking her to use dog. So like, also you might want to follow it. Ask her to dog short A, and just follow it. You might say come back. Let's group go toward A. He's pushing A, pushing A.
Pushing A, pushing A. Let's go. Go A, go A. Sky ult off A.
Found one.
They're gonna think you're going garage. So you guys should run up here. Just run up.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Placing
Spike planted.
bomb grenade out.
Someone play right here.
Here.
Placing alarm bot.
Be ready for the Sova dart. He likes to put it right up here.
Here.
Coming from long A, I think. Long A. Heaven, heaven.
Let's use this flash. This big flash.
Remaining.
He's heaven. He dropped.
Team A.
That guy got a couple actually.
Let's go. Back a site probably.
One down.
I need heal if we have it.
Placing swamp grenade. Bomb grenade out.
We know where they are. Okay.
Placing alarm bot.
Planted.
One enemy remaining.
Might be garage. Ooh, garage, garage.
I was saying, I noticed whenever you get the spike down, you kind of like, you feel like you have to make a play, when in reality, all you need to do is kind of just hold an angle and
Like
sit.
slow? Yeah, hold an
just-
angle, yeah.
Like,
You
it's
know,
not,
'cause
it's,
I that off right there, and I noticed right after I did it that we had an op looking at that angle, and I was like, damn, I
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
it's not like, it's not necessarily like you need to play slow, it's more like the, what's the word? Like how the tempo at which the enemies push into will change from game to game runs around.
Cover going out.
Get ready to help.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Good. What I meant when I said get ready to help is, I just meant like get ready to trade your teammates.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly what I was
Last
thinking.
round.
One, in this pathway here, this hall.
One enemy remaining.
He's in cubby.
Good. So one thing, like saying this pathway, this hall, I think that's
Yeah,
definitely
that's,
worse.
That's my bad.
But you do know cubby, so that's it's funny. That's just long. That's just C long.
Yeah, you would just call that long? Okay.
Yeah. Like if you say long, it's more. It makes more sense than hallway or pathway
Yeah,
or
just I
whatever you
know
said.
I don't want them thinking they're here. You know. What I mean?
TP
Like,
to the box above you. Yeah, yeah.
this one right there.
So okay, so also I was gonna say before that flank actually worked, it seems like your default is just flank. And I think it's a bad habit to be in.
I'm gonna do it for intel on C.
Watch them. Blinding.
Good job. That's worth.
Yeah.
Again, though, going for peaks like that isn't necessarily what you want to do all the time. Especially as Omen. Like if you're a duelist, you can go for that all day and it's worth. But you have smokes, it's more valuable. You want to kind of like play on site. Now they're gonna rotate, of course. Probably already have.
They're gonna rotate. They might go C or maybe B.
Beautiful. Don't need to push. Don't need to push. Let them just hold it. Good, good, good.
Oh, there he is. Back of sight.
Seems like you just got your brain on the W key and you just go for
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Last player standing.
I'm not saying it's always a bad thing. I just think you want to find more of a balance between that and
Yeah.
like.
You know
It's
what
like
it was
there.
is- You know what did it is I heard the Sova.
Sova
ulti.
ult. I agree. I agree.
Dude, I need to get in there to
Yeah, yeah.
shut this down. You know.
I agree with that. But if there was no swivel, I would have just held the smoke and waited to, because they're gonna have to either push or just leave, right?
Yeah.
Because the Kojo is just too strong.
Reyna, Lear, it's A.
Enemy spotted A.
So yeah, again. You have the flash.
Enemy spotted A.
Good. 105 chamber. Yeah.
One enemy
Good damage though. Like,
Spike
Yeah, not bad.
down A.
yeah. He has one.
Good
As long
game,
as you
guys.
don't peek one at a time here. Could go heaven. Could go back mid.
He teleported.
Could
Or
be
he
a
might have
fake.
faked. Might have faked.
This age is definitely better now.
Oh yeah, big time. Oh, Killjoy's just so nice with the recon.
GG. Good job.
Defenders win.
Okay, so we're at time. I'm gonna quickly show you like an aim routine though that you can do. So you have a few options in the range. There's also other alternatives like aim lab, but honestly, if you're new to aim training, might as well just do the range. Like it's pretty simple, pretty basic stuff. What you want to do is come to the range. Whenever you're here, you can hit F3, and there's a speed column and a streak column. This might be boring for you at first. You can also play music. I would just do eliminate 50.
Okay.
Use Phantom a lot, so go Phantom. So there's a few things you can do. You just whenever you click this, you click start, and you can either go out to the right, left, or stay in the center. What this does is it changes the angles at which the enemies are spawning. So like whenever you're in a game, you don't usually fight someone from one distance.
Yeah.
So this is why you want to kind of swap up the spot. Like for example, I'll run over here and just shoot 50 of these guys. And then you see each time I'm killing one, or each time there's 50
Another
bots I
one
have to
spawn.
shoot, and you want to try to get your time down each time you do this. And that's pretty much the only objective. As you're doing this, it'll become more satisfying, hopefully. And also you'll notice your aim improve with time. It'll become more consistent. And like I said, it might be a little bit boring, but that is the point. See here, like if I'm playing on this area right here, I have to turn all the way around. Because a lot of the time in a game, someone, especially in Omen smokes, since you're Omen, you'll have to turn around to smoke to catch someone.
Yeah.
Another thing you can do here to aim train, there's these bots out here. So you can actually, one more thing. Whenever you do this, after each one, you know what counter strafing is? Okay, so you can throw that into these, so you actually do this more in games.
So does counter strafing work? It works in this game?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so like if I'm shooting while I move like this, obviously it's not accurate, but if I move to the left stop, move to the right stop, you see I'm adjusting my mouse as well when I do this.
Yeah.
So that I can shoot in the middle, because like say the person's right here. I just want to try to adapt to shoot that person, but what you can do is whenever you're doing this, in between each kill on a bot, you can counter strafe, right? And it will help you practice the counter strafing. Because if you're not using that in games, it can absolutely help you win more fights. And this is the main thing by far that we want to focus on for you.
Okay. Just aim training.
Yeah. And here we can also practice like tapping. So if you use the Vandal, tap these guys like this. You can also do spray transferring with the Phantom here.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wow.
So like, yeah, if there's two people, you can go between multiple of them.
I wasn't even aware of this aspect of the training.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's many mechanics you can train, like jiggling as well. I'm not gonna tell you everything. The main thing is definitely your aim. And I have a whole list of like small minor things. The ones with stars that I'm gonna send you are the most important. I personally really like also dislike deathmatch a lot of the time. And really, it's kind of like working out. Like you pick what you enjoy, and as long as it kind of does the job, it does the job, right? Like if you hate deathmatch, don't do it. If you hate this and you love deathmatch, play deathmatch. If you like both, if you like a little like combination because you get bored of either one, then throw both in. But really, try to keep it consistent, whatever you do. There is no wrong routine. But one bad thing I will say about deathmatch is, if you're playing differently fundamentally in deathmatch than you do in a normal game, it's gonna hurt you because like if you run around a deathmatch shooting people and then in a game you're more passive, less willing to take fights. Obviously in a game you shouldn't just run around. Like you know that you make comms for you make strats for your team, you do good. But yeah, I think you have potential. Like your comms are really good. That can carry you to like plat, diamond, immortal alone as long as you continue to build upon your mechanical ability. Because most people don't have that linguistic ability to speak to their team and kind of call strats, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's funny because it can be a double-edged sword just in the fact that if you call something wrong, then people get pissed at you. You know, like the first game we were playing, where I was saying, "Oh, they're B, I think they're B," and the guy was like sitting there just being toxic, and it's like, well, you know, that's the price you pay sometimes. You know.
Yeah. And so one thing I wrote down, kind of going off that, is simple plans go a long way. So you don't have to call everything that's happening in the game. Like, you don't have to try to make crazy predictions either. But simple comms, like, okay, raise lit 149. You know, that goes a long way. Or let's rotate from A to B. That's a very simple comm, but it's very effective. Saying things you aren't entirely sure about, or you know, that aren't on your screen, maybe. You know, you don't also have to like tell your team like a whole paragraph. But I'm not saying you did that. I think you did pretty decent. I think like something at the start of each round.
I definitely know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of, you know, from the people I play with normally, like, I think they appreciate it, but I also get, like, a lot of that where they say, oh, well, you overloaded me, you said too much.
Yeah, it can be frustrating for them as well. So you have to understand that. There's a good balance you can find. I think, again, that's, like, your strong suit, so keep working on it. I think one thing at the start of each round, and maybe, like, during the round if it calls for it, but obviously if you just steamroll a site, then... You know, all I need to say is like, all right, guys, don't overpeak. Let's just play time, play a spike. But if the round calls for it, they say, all right, let's rotate. Maybe Sky Ult. Yeah, Sky Ult, Silver Drone, those are really, or Sky Dog, Silver Drone, those are really important to call for at the start of rounds. Like that in and of itself is a whole plan for the start of the round because Valorant's a really reactive game, and that'll get your round started.
Now, what do you think of? Because I normally like, I would say 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, if I'm playing a game, I'm the person who carries the bomb. I feel like. Most people don't like it. I know where to plant it most of the time. You know what I mean? But I also feel like it ends up biting me a little bit because, you know, if I push in and I'm the first person in on the site and my team doesn't push with me, then we lose.
Yeah, I think it's a little like it's not unusual because you're Omen, but for me it's a little foreign because I played duelist, so I really hate the spike. I always throw it like in a good spot.
And that's the thing is when I play duelist, I hate having spike, but everybody throws it at me because they're used to me carrying the spike, and we'll end up losing because it's like, oh well, people, you know, instinctively just throw me the spike. And
yeah.
Nobody wants the spike. That's the
thing.
So like,
I think you should embrace your role of spike carrier because I think one of my friends would carry the spike a lot as well, and I know it's a you know, it's a big duty to have. Like the whole round relies on it, so if you throw the spike away, you throw the round away.
Yeah.
But I think by the same token, you can plant the spike, but still be very effective at taking fights, winning fights. Basically, the one thing you need to be sure of is to make sure that whenever you're carrying spike, that if you want to go for fights, make sure you have backup, you have teams with you. But that shouldn't be too big of a problem because you have comms. I think it's really good to have the spike because you're Omen, your controller, and you have good comms, so it should be not too bad to get the spike done.
Now, I guess the last question that I would have is, I play with a guy who plays Brimstone a lot, and I love the new Brimstone. I mean, like we've said, I don't know how long he'll last, but even the changes that they've made that I don't see them getting rid of, like the larger smoke and the faster pop. Would you recommend playing with a Brimstone and an Omen? Because I feel like when I play with him a lot, that's usually when I play Yoru or Jett. That's when I switch, you know?
Yeah, don't play that. That's pretty bad just because you pretty much never really want 2 controllers, unless it was like the old Astra and something else, I guess, but not really. That's gonna hurt you more than help you, so
yeah,
just play duelist, but if you do that, then of course, it's gonna be harder for you to be consistent at Omen, or that role in general, but that's okay, right? Like, if it's only occasionally, go for it.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, alrighty.
Well, yeah, if that's all you have, I'll probably turn this into a video. I sent you the notes already.
Oh yeah, I see them right here. Yep.
Okay. Again, the ones with stars or multiple stars are like the most important ones. The others are simply minor.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I see them right here. Yeah, aim training. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. And I'm sending you the link to my channel right here if you want to take a look.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
All right,
man. Cool.
Well, it was fun. Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Hopefully we do this again sometime.
Yeah, I'm done. I'll see you though. Good luck.
Take it easy.
Street, hello?
Yo.
Yeah, what's up? Was that fun to watch? Was that fun to watch?
Yeah, pretty cool to watch.
Nice, cool. This is my first time opening up the voice channel for people, so I think it was fun though. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.